You know me, I'm all about getting my hands dirty, understanding the nuts and bolts of how things work. There's something incredibly grounding about feeling the earth between your fingers, knowing that you're part of a cycle that sustains life. And let me tell you, the world of farming is changing faster than a greased pig at a county fair. With the advent of new technologies, we're seeing a revolution in how we approach agriculture. We're talking about a shift from simply growing food to nurturing an entire ecosystem. This means considering the health of the soil, the well-being of the animals, and the overall balance of the environment. That's where holistic farming comes in. It's an approach that looks at the farm as a whole interconnected system. Think of it like this. Instead of treating the farm like a factory, we're starting to see it as a living, breathing organism. Each element, from the tiniest microorganism in the soil to the largest animal, plays a crucial role. Every part, from the soil to the livestock to the farmer herself, is connected. This interconnectedness is what makes holistic farming so effective. And just like any living thing, a farm needs balance to thrive. Without balance, the system can break down, leading to poor crop yields and unhealthy animals. Holistic farming is about recognizing these connections and working with them, not against them. It's about using sustainable methods that support the entire ecosystem. It's about understanding that healthy soil grows healthier crops, which in turn nourish healthier animals, and ultimately lead to a healthier planet. This cycle of health and sustainability is the cornerstone of holistic farming. And in 2025, this approach is more important than ever. As we face global challenges like climate change and food security, holistic farming offers a path forward that benefits not just farmers, but everyone on the planet. Now, I'm a big believer in old-fashioned hard work, but even I can appreciate a good gadget. And trust me, the future of farming is looking pretty high-tech. We're talking about data-driven agriculture, where farmers are using sensors, drones, and even artificial intelligence to make smarter decisions about their land. Imagine this. You're a farmer, and you've got a sensor in your field that's constantly monitoring the soil moisture. It sends that data to your phone, and you can see exactly when and where your crops need a drink. No more guessing, no more wasted water. That's just the tip of the iceberg. AI can analyze weather patterns to help predict the best time to plant and harvest. Drones can survey fields for signs of disease or pests before they become a major problem. This technology isn't about replacing farmers. It's about giving them the tools they need to work smarter, not harder. Here's the thing about holistic farming. It's not just about technology. It's about working with nature, not against it. This approach emphasizes the importance of understanding the natural processes and cycles that sustain life on Earth. By aligning farming practices with these natural rhythms, farmers can create more resilient and productive agricultural systems. That's where regenerative practices come in. These are techniques that focus on building healthy soil, which is the foundation of a productive and sustainable farm. Healthy soil is teeming with life, from microorganisms to earthworms, all playing a crucial role in nutrient cycling and soil structure. Think of regenerative agriculture as giving back to the land. Instead of tilling the soil, which can disrupt its natural structure, farmers are using techniques like cover cropping and no-till farming. These methods help maintain soil integrity and promote biodiversity, which are essential for long-term agricultural success. Cover crops are plants that are grown between cash crops to protect and nourish the soil. They prevent erosion, improve soil fertility, and can even help manage pests and diseases by providing habitat for beneficial insects. No-till farming means planting directly into the residue of the previous crop, which helps to retain moisture and prevent erosion. This practice also reduces the need for heavy machinery, lowering fuel consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. These practices might sound simple, but they're making a big difference. Healthy soil is better at retaining water, which means farmers need to irrigate less. This not only conserves water, but also reduces the energy required for irrigation, making the entire farming process more sustainable. It's also more resistant to pests and diseases, which reduces the need for pesticides and herbicides. This leads to healthier crops and a safer environment for both farmers and consumers. And here's the kicker. Healthy soil actually pulls carbon out of the atmosphere, helping to combat climate change. By adopting regenerative practices, farmers are not only improving their land, but also contributing to a global effort to reduce carbon emissions and mitigate climate change. Now let's talk about the animals. In holistic farming, animal welfare is just as important as crop yields. And just like with crops, technology is playing a big role in helping farmers provide the best possible care for their livestock. Precision livestock farming is all about using technology to monitor animal health, behavior, and well-being. We're talking about sensors that can track an animal's temperature, activity levels, and even its eating habits. This data can alert farmers to potential health problems early on, allowing them to intervene quickly and prevent the spread of disease. But it's not just about keeping animals healthy, it's also about keeping them happy. Technology can help farmers create more comfortable and enriching environments for their animals. For example, automated feeders can ensure that animals always have access to fresh food and water, while robotic milking systems can make the milking process less stressful for both the cows and the farmers. Section 5. Beyond the barn. Alternative proteins and diversification. Now I know what you're thinking. Mike, you're not about to tell me that we're all going vegetarian, are you? Well, hold your horses. The future of protein isn't about eliminating meat, it's about expanding our options and making smarter choices. While I still believe in the value of a good steak, there's no denying that the way we produce protein is changing. We're seeing a shift towards more sustainable and innovative methods. Alternative proteins like plant-based meats, lab-grown meat, and even insect protein are becoming increasingly popular. These options are not just for the health-conscious, but are gaining traction across various demographics. And for good reason, they have a lower environmental impact than traditional livestock farming, using fewer resources and producing less greenhouse gas emissions. And they can provide a sustainable source of protein for a growing global population. As our numbers increase, so does the demand for food, making it crucial to find efficient ways to feed everyone. But holistic farming isn't just about embracing new technologies and protein sources. It's also about diversification. This means integrating a variety of practices to create a balanced ecosystem. Instead of relying on a single crop or livestock, which can be risky, farmers are starting to diversify their operations, planting multiple types of crops and raising different kinds of animals. Growing a wider variety of crops, which can improve soil health and reduce dependency on any single market. And raising different types of animals, which can help manage pests and diseases naturally. This approach makes farms more resilient to pests, diseases, and market fluctuations, ensuring a stable income for farmers. And it creates a more diverse and sustainable food system. By embracing both traditional and innovative practices, we can build a future where food is abundant, nutritious, and environmentally friendly. Section 6. Robots in the fields. Automation's rise in agriculture. Remember those sci-fi movies where robots took over all the jobs? Well, in the world of farming, that future is already here. Automation is changing the face of agriculture, and it's not just about replacing human labor. Robots are now being used for a wide range of tasks, from planting and harvesting crops to milking cows and cleaning barns. These robots are often equipped with sensors and AI, allowing them to work autonomously and make decisions based on real-time data. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the farmers? Well, automation isn't about putting farmers out of work. It's about freeing them up to focus on more specialized tasks, like managing their land, caring for their animals, and making strategic decisions about their businesses. Section 7, the connected ecosystem, one health, one future. Here's the bottom line. Holistic farming isn't just about growing food. It's about creating a healthier and more sustainable future for all of us. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health. When we take care of our soil, we're not just growing healthier crops, we're also protecting our water resources and combating climate change. When we prioritize animal welfare, we're not just producing higher quality food, we're also reducing the risk of zoonotic diseases, which can spread from animals to humans. Holistic farming is a win-win for everyone. It's good for farmers, it's good for animals, it's good for the environment, and it's good for consumers. It's about time we start thinking about food production in a more holistic way. Section 8. Farming for Tomorrow, a Legacy of Sustainability. So there you have it. Holistic farming is more than just a buzzword. It's a movement that's transforming the way we think about food production. It's about using technology to work smarter, not harder. It's about embracing regenerative practices that nourish the land and combat climate change. It's about prioritizing animal welfare and exploring alternative protein sources. And it's about recognizing that we're all part of a connected ecosystem. The future of farming is here, and it's looking pretty darn good. It's time to roll up our sleeves, get our hands dirty, and start building a more sustainable and delicious future for generations to come.